Всем привет! И мы продолжаем трансляцию Hellblade. Вчера мы убили второго босса. И теперь будем открывать врата к мосту, который идет в Хель. Достаточно большой кусок игры мы прошли. Не думаю, что... Ну, осталось, наверное, побольше. Надо приготовиться, чтобы погрузиться в эту атмосферу. Как у вас дела? Оставляйте комментарии. Нравится игра или нет. Так, хорошо ли меня слышно? Должно быть хорошо. И вообще, как мнение об игре. Все вот эти вставки из мифологии. Боссы, вся атмосфера, вот эти шепоты. Чуть-чуть замазанная, замыленная картинка. Эти глюки, которые ее посещают. Непонятные вообще вещи, которые с ней самой творятся. Как у нее чернеет рука, как она на это реагирует. Вот эти бешеные глаза. Вот ее бешеные глаза. Так, у нас открылся поход назад. И мы возвращаемся к тому, от чего начинали. К вратам Хель.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
Как и вчера, читать я не буду, потому что говорят, что это очень сильно портит атмосферу.
Can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Туда мы... туда бежим. То есть нас ждет очередной бой, наверное. Да, все, туда бежим. Что-то уже забывается, как вчера бегал тут. Носился.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate.
No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't.
She's done it.
Ну, могу чуть-чуть потише сделать.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross
Only
into
the
hell.
dead may cross.
There is no one here but me.
But you...
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved. In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Жутко. Ну чё ж еще она на мосту могла встретиться?
It's your calling.
Behind you! Behind you!
Ты
when there is a new world ahead. The only one that
Ну,
makes
судя по всему,
any
их много
sense.
будет.
Stop them!
You won. You're close.
О, противный типы.
Can't do it.
Хорошо, значит, научился бить ногой. Она с разбега может, ух ты, нифига.
He's gone.
Он жирнее, чем обычно. Эх. Что-то как-то не похоже это на Хель.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Вот и приход.
She's injured. She can still do it. Get out of the way.
Воу! Он меня обманул.
He's too fast.
Так вообще нас пофигу на мои удары.
Finish this. End it now. You are a capable warrior. Remember your training.
Ох, еще один.
Quickly get up. She's hurt. She won't make it.
Они какие-то жирнее стали. То есть если раньше они от удара ничего не чувствовали.
She won't make it.
А, тьфу, если раньше он от удара прекращал его бить, то сейчас продолжает размах.
It's nearly up. She finished him.
Напряженненько.
Behind you. Take him down. Take him down.
Воу. Сейчас я буду.
She's so weak. She's so weak. They can see her.
Блин, он не сложный, но жирный, пипец. О, жиробас. Сборище жирных собралось вместе. Дверка. Всем такое впечатление, что это ее руки хрустят так.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
По-любому что-то с мачтой. Раньше... О, фокус. И чё? Это я посмотрел на лестницу, и она восстановилась, что ли? Неожиданно. Это я не заметил. Так, ладно, блин, опять не показывают символы. Что нам найти-то надо? Ладно. Там историю пропустили.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name, she will ask your lineage, she will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Так, ну это было просто. Ага. Ага, вон она есть, по сути. Все вот в этом мотающемся знаке. Последний, я думаю, тоже. Вот. И все в этом знаке. Так, ничего интересного не пропустили. А, вон еще одна история.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face.
Сейчас что-то будет. Явно все не к добру.
It's opening.
Who is it?
It's coming. That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
She's scared.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Вот это бой.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on. Dare.
Что это она сделала? Ладно.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It can't be. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Shadow?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Так, я чувствую, меча у нас больше нет. Вообще, она что-то не в себе. Там что? Там ничего. То есть мы уже, в принципе, перешли по мосту.
There it is. Your imagination. It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Go on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
You have to keep Dillian.
The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Что-то эта музыка прекратилась так быстро.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Как у них там все серьезно было. У нас каждую секунду все бодрее и бодрее. Жесткая атмосфера вообще. Я понял, это все корабли викингов, который вырезал всю ее деревню. А там чё? Это оттуда мы шли? Или туда мы идем? Не совсем понятно. Погоди. Да. Слегка запутался. Так, ну тут тупик. Тут же точно тут? Не. Это то, откуда мы упали? Когда Хель вышла. А, во, мост. Непонятно. Так, туда мы еще не ходили. Вы если видите, что я что-то пропустил, подсказывайте. Не все сразу заметишь. Что-то как-то я странно долго бегу. О, один корабль на ходу. Только не говорите, что я отсюда пришел. Блин, я там по кругу прошел. А, замечательно как. О, да. Ты спустился, побежал туда. Закрытая дверь. Да, из нее, скорее всего, выходила Хель. И дала нам по щам.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, affecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you feel you want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
То самое дерево.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a change the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
That tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillion? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
О, там новая история.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a serpent with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Надо было дослушать обязательно. Ну там подъем наверх.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Блин, ну вот эти вставки вообще классные. Это.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillion left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it. The metal. The runes.
Where is it?
Find it. There it is.
Focus.
There's the shard. Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place.
Where are we?
Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air. You can feel death.
Так, ну думаю,
Turn back.
завтра нас уже ждет стрим по собирателю меча. Сегодня мы пытались атаковать Хель. И на этом, думаю, сегодня можно закончить. И остальное оставить на завтра. Где-то даже в 9 часов. Всем спасибо за просмотры. Ставьте лайки. Подписывайтесь на канал. Оставляйте комментарии. И до новых встреч.